Welcome to Honey and Brown.
Welcome. What do we do here?
We do anime and music.
Today?
Music Corner, or MJ Corner.
Yeah, the part of the channel where I've already heard the song and you haven't. Part of this journey that we've been going on is the Michael Jackson journey. You know, as you may know, or if you're new to this channel, Michael Jackson was extremely important to me growing up. He was a huge influence in my life. And so now I kind of get to share, you know, kind of like his influence on me to my wife, who has barely heard any Michael Jackson, but you know, now he's kind of like one of your favorite artists.
Yes.
We've reacted to quite a few. So yeah, what are we doing today though?
Remember the Time.
Off of the Dangerous album.
Yeah.
We have started the Dangerous era, my favorite album of his. So excited for this. Typically what we do is we just go straight onto the music video or the song, and then afterwards we have a pretty lengthy discussion. So if that sounds like your jam, stay tuned, and yeah, you know, maybe give this video a like, subscribe, do all that YouTube content creator stuff.
Yes.
But before we start, just want to give out a quick thank you to all of our subscribers. We're almost at like 1,200 subscribers now, so that's insane. But we couldn't have done it without any of you guys, so we're so thankful, so grateful, so blessed because of all of you guys. So thank you for that.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, but let's get on to it. I can't wait to talk about the song at the end. This is Michael Jackson, Remember the Time, off of the Dangerous album. Oh my god. Bro, I'm so hyped. This is like a short movie. I think it's like 9 minutes long.
Oh, wow.
That's Eddie Murphy.
Nice. Sus.
On board. I want to be entertained. Can my pharaoh find some way to entertain his queen?
Man, they don't make music videos like this anymore, hey? Like an actual story and everything. It's I love this.
Behold, great Pharaoh Ramses, I bring to you the Stick Man!
I remember those sticks when I was a kid.
Throw him to the lions.
I feel like the short attention span of this, you know, this generation is so short, so
Yeah.
no more.
Presenting Pyro!
That's such a dangerous job. Oh.
That's cold.
Uh-oh. Who's this? Who can
is
this
it?
be?
And what is it you're going to do?
But rock your world. Still not impressed. Oh man. Look at him. Woo. Look at him, man. He looks like such a boss.
I know.
Remember when we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Do you remember
Oh my god.
how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so I
Jesus Christ.
back in the fall.
You're like the queen right now.
All day long. Do you remember us holding hands?
Oh, it's such a R&B song, eh?
Cause I can't stand. Remember the time we fell in love. You remember the time when we first met, girl. Remember the time we fell in love. Do you remember the time? Do you remember how we used to talk? You know, we'd stay on the phone at night till dawn. Do you remember all the things we said?
You know, it's kind of like the scene from Aladdin.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so suave.
He's so mesmerizing. Like, I just want to fall out of my body right now. Like, oh.
Oh,
No matter what was said, I will never forget what we did. Now, baby, do you remember when we first met, girl? Remember the time. Remember my baby.
oh man, this breakdown.
Do you remember, girl? On the phone, you and me.
Oof.
Till dawn, till 3. What about us, girl?
Oh my god.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. In the bar, on the beach, you and me in Spain.
Oh man.
I don't think any artist can like make me feel this way. It's like just like so excited. Like, oh my god.
Oh man, the dancing's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the the Egyptian theme.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Look at him. That smile of his.
I know.
Yes. Wow. Oh my god, man. We watched this twice and she was like freaking out on the second reaction, so oh my god. Anyways, obviously I'm gonna talk lots, but what is your initial reaction, man? You're like blushing.
Oh my god, because first of all, I'm so angry that you just introduced this song. Like I feel like this song is the one that's been missing in my life.
Hey, I told you,
Like,
and that's why
I love it.
yeah, that's why the Dangerous, like this particular album is my favorite. Like there are so many unbelievably like crazy good songs. Like I think this is peak MJ.
Like I'm so crazy about it. Like MJ, like his look, his voice, like the way he moves his body is so seductive. It is like this song is a seduction. Like, do you remember the time? It's forbidden love. Because like, you know, it's basically they've been broken up, or like, you know, they've been broken up, or they're not together anymore. She's with another man. But MJ, this song is for like, you know, it's like, yeah, do you remember the time when we were together? Basically, is it as good as with him right now? Like, basically, that's what it says. Like, that's what it's like. It's telling me, and like, oh my god, MJ. Like,
Yeah, that smirk that he had at the end when he's being chased. That's like a Mr. Steal Your Girl type look, you know?
yeah.
All right. So before we kind of like talk more about it, I want you to watch the details. Like kind of like his little description about it. I think it just kind of puts a lot of stuff into context, because this song kind of I guess preludes the word, I don't know, but it, you know, it kind of goes back to Liberian Girl, you know, about Diana Ross. So before we go into it, just know that Michael wrote this song about Diana Ross, his long lost love. But anyways, let's get on to it. This is from the Detail Dangerous 30 special that he did on his channel. The original video will be in the description, but yeah, let's get on to it.
Released as the second single from Dangerous, Remember the Time was often cited as Michael Jackson's return to his R&B roots, and compared to his 1980 single Rock With You. Written and composed by Teddy Riley, Michael Jackson, and Bernard Belle, the breezy track was an attempt to connect Riley's new Jack swing sound with Jackson's more earthy romantic side. Riley recalled that Jackson's vocal delivery on this song really blew me away. He added, "I came to the project with this track. That was the sound I was thinking of for this album. Basically, it was the sound I wanted on Dangerous, and he loved it. Loved it from the beginning."
We finished Remember the Time, and I can remember him saying that this is going to be a smash. Because his terminology of smash is a record that is on the charts. That's more than 5 weeks. Number one. That's a smash. A record that's on the chart. For 1 week or 2 weeks, you got a hit. And that's how he describes a smash.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The song's lyrics recount the pining for an ex-lover, with Jackson asking his romantic interest, over and over, to remember the special times they had together. Jackson never revealed who the song was written about, but brother Jermaine has stated, that song was, as Michael told me, written with Diana Ross in mind.
100%.
The one great love that, as far as he was concerned, escaped him. However, in the music video for the track, supermodel Iman would play the object of Michael's desire. And while Jackson had leading ladies in previous videos, including Thriller and The Way You Make Me Feel, this was the first time he shared a kiss on screen. The video for Remember the Time was filmed in January 1992 at the Universal Studios Hollywood backlot. Directed by John Singleton and choreographed by Fatima Robinson, Singleton was the hottest young director in Hollywood after the critical and commercial success of his 1991 film Boys in the Hood. However, the director stated that he would only take on the project if Jackson agreed to an all-black cast and production. A bold concept, but one Jackson was delighted with. Set in ancient Egypt, a time and place in history many have attempted to whitewash and erase the blackness of its inhabitants, the video presents black nobility with Eddie Murphy as an Egyptian pharaoh and Iman as his queen. Magic Johnson also makes an appearance in the video not long after his private struggles had just become public. Director Singleton remembered during an interview with Rolling Stone, Magic Johnson was going through this thing where he just revealed he had HIV.
He's a basketball
Michael
player.
said, "We have to put Magic in this video. I'll always remember that."
Aw.
Michael Jackson first appears as a hooded wizard who enters the Egyptian palace and attempts to entertain the pharaoh's bored queen. Instead of juggling or eating fire, Jackson walks up to the steps to her throne and sings, asking if she remembers the time they were together. The pharaoh hardly appreciates this move and summons his guards. Jackson runs away to another room and begins an elaborate Egyptian-style choreography with the pharaoh's servants. In the video, Jackson is dressed in a costume made of gold satin. He wears golden chainmail, a white skirt with a dangling sash, black pants, and black boots. After a synchronized dance sequence, the soldiers corner the stranger. With nowhere to run, advanced special effects were used in the video as he disappears into a swirl of enchanted sand and blows away, ending the elaborate production costing $2 million to produce and becoming one of Jackson's longest videos at over 9 minutes long. The final video premiered on ABC, NBC, Fox, and BET on February 2nd, 1992. The track was met with positive reviews, often linking the song to Jackson's earlier work. Chris Lacey from Albumism noted that the warmth and nostalgia of the song harkens back to Jackson's Motown roots. A reviewer from Cashbox noted, "This smooth dance ballad sounds like it could have come from the Off the Wall album," downplaying his signature whoops and shrieks in favor a decidedly soulful and affecting vocal performance. Although the track received a fair amount of positive feedback, Remember the Time never lit up the Billboard Hot 100 like Riley and Jackson had hoped, peaking at number 3. A disappointing result for the album's second single, hot on the heels after the controversy of Black or White, and while the record was still riding high in the album charts. More cynical critics pointed out the video's lackluster acting, characterized the middle-of-the-road tune as boring, and the video, as Mark Caro wrote in the Chicago Tribune, in other words, this music film is, sorry Michael, just a video.
Do you see how, like, the hatred...
Thanks for watching.
Oh?
Like, excuse me, it's not lacking.
I
Like,
know.
are you serious? Like, do they know art? Did they study art?
Yeah.
Have they seen art?
And that's kind of like where they were in the 90s with MJ, because around this time when he released this album, it was very ambitious, and like, you know, the haters were starting to like crawl out of their hole. But whatever. I mean,
God.
that's just, I mean, Remember the Time it has a legacy now, and it's one of Michael's most successful songs, one of his most popular songs of all time. But yeah,
Like, I'm watching this right now. I've never watched this like back then, but watching it right now at this time, this is actually like genius. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand. Like,
Even as a
Not
kid, I mean,
bad.
I remember my mom playing it for us, and I remember even like when I was going to school, I remember like even people that weren't fans of Michael were always saying, "Yo, did you see the new Michael video? It's like he's like an Egyptian in it." Like, it was very huge.
Like,
so
this one, like, especially like revolving the lore of like Egyptian,
Yeah.
that's already like, you know, that's already like very top. And it's just the way like the music video is, like his, like, even like for me, like when I was watching the video, like when he was explaining it to the way what he was wearing,
Yeah.
like all the gold and stuff, it's because, like, you know, because basically this is like, you know, it's a seduction video, like, you know, to the person that he loves that he didn't get, or who got away. And basically, like, he's kind of like, you know, making himself like look that he is so much better. Like,
Yeah.
he has all the wealth, he has all the suave, he has everything. And that, like, you know, it's like, is it as good as what you have right now? Like, you know, it's like, I can't. I'm so like angry. Like, are you serious? Like,
No,
I
I
can't
mean,
even.
and hey, that, I mean, this let's not have like that take away from the song.
Yes.
The song is phenomenal, one of his best songs, and it's weird too because it came out in the 90s, and it still has, even in the 90s, it has that nostalgic feeling to it. Like, even back then, I remember listening to it as a kid, and I mean, this song didn't grab me as a kid as much as like Jam and Dangerous and Who Is
Really?
It? No, not because the song was bad, but because this song was so it felt or sounded very 80s. And you know, I'm a stupid kid. I loved the song as a kid. I remember loving the music video. I remember watching the music video so many times because I loved the lore that he put into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this song, like, it just gets better throughout time. But
Yeah.
I want to talk about, what do you think about it? I mean, I don't know if Michael's ever said it, but I mean, it's known in the Michael Jackson community. It's known within his family, his friends, that this song was written about Diana Ross. And this isn't the only song on the album that was written about Diana Ross. My favorite song of all time by Michael Jackson, it's called Who Is It? That was written by Diana Ross, or sorry, it was written for her as well. Yeah. And that song is a very dark, kind of sad song. And even this song, I mean, if we just kind of take away, you know, like the pop R&B feel, it's a sad song if you think about it, because if Michael wrote it in the mindset of Diana Ross and losing her, and it was like the one great love that escaped him, he's reminiscing about something that will never happen, and he wants to go back to a time where they were in love, or he had her all the time, like maybe not in like a romantic sense, but he had his muse with him at all time, you know, like someone that took care of him, because Diana Ross took care of Michael and his brothers when they were kids, and has always kind of been Michael's guardian throughout his entire life, right? And I'm pretty sure Michael laid out his heart for Diana Ross, and I don't know the exact reason why those two never ended up. I think it was the age gap. I think Diana Ross felt it was unfair for him, and maybe like she didn't want to add any controversy. I don't know, but it's really sad because Michael did feel very hurt. And from what I read, I'm not sure if this was after the Dangerous or before, but when Diana Ross got married, Michael didn't attend her wedding. You know, and it was, I think he like said like, oh, he had prior engagements, but you know,
no,
he didn't go because like he was hurt. And I love that this song kind of like captures it. Like, it's so cute because it's written in such a, it's almost like Michael's a teenager or a young adult, and he's like singing this song to her, to Diana Ross, or to a lost love. It's so beautiful, and I love the song, and I can jam out to it, but it's just like, oh, it hurts when you listen to it in that perspective.
Yeah, I guess like, yeah, it hurts, but it's just that for me, like all I can think is
That's
like
how sexy Michael is.
Yeah. He's so sexy.
Yeah.
He's so seductive, and all I can think is like I feel like I'm born in the wrong time. Like, I should have been able to see Michael.
Live, yeah. Why Diana Ross? Why couldn't you be with Michael?
I know. She didn't return, like, you know, the affections. Like, I don't care.
Well, I mean, it's not like that. There's other factors with it. You know, I think the big age gap kind of, you know, like maybe, and also like she knew Michael since he was a kid.
Yeah,
right?
I
So
know.
it's different. Like, she was a lot older than him, right? And I think she always loved Michael. Like, I think her and Elizabeth Taylor truly cared for Michael and were there for Michael. But I can totally relate to Michael. You know, I've been rejected before, and it hurts and it stings. And I love this because, you know, not every rejection starts off bad. You know, it could start off with a great friendship or even something a bit more, but it just never kind of crossed that line.
I love that, because like basically this song is about that, like, you know, like not like looking at, you know, how sad I am, or like how, you know, how bad the feeling is, but basically this song is about reminiscing, like
about the good times.
Reminiscing about the good times and nothing about the bad, but like, you know, just reminiscing how much we loved each other. And it's just like, I love the way that you said it, you know,
and
because Michael loved her like purely, innocently, with everything that
with
he
his soul.
has.
I feel like Michael never loved another woman the way he loved Diana Ross. Like, you know, and I think we've all kind of had that like in our life. Like, we've always, it's like the one that got away. And I just, you know, Michael just, I love that he wrote this song, and I love that it's on Dangerous, and I love the sound of it. It sounds so 80s mixed with that 90s New Jack sound.
Yeah,
I love it. Like, it's in that beginning part when the beat first comes in, it reminds me of You Rock My World. It just has that instant classic hit. And it's kind of funny that like Michael's perspective on a hit is like, oh, a song that's #1 for like a couple weeks, but a smash hit is like a song that's #1 for 5 weeks and above. Like, that's how Michael's level of talent is, and that's how much, you know, pressure that he puts on himself. And I can't believe the song never reached #1. Like, I feel like every song by Michael should be number one. And I think around Dangerous, because he stepped away from Quincy Jones, and you know, like, not that we like to talk about it, but like, you know, all of his controversy around this time, and you know, like with his skin disease, and like, you know, I think the public was starting to kind of turn away from Michael at this time, and especially with this sound, because like this sound of this entire album, it's very new. Like, at the time, for sure, it's very new, very different from, you know, what people expected of Michael. Because, you know, if you listen to, you know, Michael's his first 3 albums, Off the Wall, Bad, and Thriller, it's very 80s, and it's very much of that time, and it's very much the song for kind of like the adults, you know, people that are like 30 and above. But I think when Dangerous came out, you know, I've said it in a few of our comments for Jam, that like this was rebellious Michael. This was urban Michael, you know, this was the Michael that wanted to show the world that he is a voice of a new generation, of a younger generation, and you can't just keep doing the same thing. That you have to evolve your sound. And I think it took a while for maybe people at the time to really grasp onto this album. I mean, nowadays Dangerous is considered a masterpiece, and it's considered probably his best album ever. And with songs like this, it's just like, yeah, I can see it. But you know, at the time, I'm not really sure. I was born, you know, in the like late 1988, but I mean, I remember when like the era of this song was out, like, I don't know, like, I didn't hear anything bad about this album. It's just now in retrospect, when I go back and I kind of do some research, I'm very surprised that this album didn't really take off like it should have. Like, it's not that it was a bomb, you know, like selling millions of albums worldwide, going on a huge world tour. You know, he did have quite a few #1s from this album, a lot of top 10s. That is someone's best. And for Michael, I think his expectations is always like just in the stratosphere. You know?
But the thing is, like, you know, from what I'm like seeing in here is that, like, based on just the 2 songs that we've listened so far, like Remember the Time and Jam, like, those are already amazing songs. But the thing is, like, there's controversies. Like, you know, Michael would always step, you know, is not really afraid to step into, like, talk about what's important to him and what matters. And so like, and also you add the controversies into that, and so that's why I think, like, honestly, I feel like the press were suppressing it. Like, they weren't promoting this album as much, because like, just by listening with these 2 songs, like, I cannot even imagine that this is not being a hit. Like,
well, it is a hit, but like, not the hit that you would expect. Not
the hit that, you know, Michael expects, that we would expect. Like, not from a Mike, like, you know.
Yeah, like, not a #1 hit.
Yeah.
This should have been a #1 hit. I mean, it at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where it is in the charts, because what matters is that this song stood the test of time.
Honestly, I feel like those charts are fake news.
Maybe, I don't know.
Like, I don't believe those. It's like, I feel like someone's lying. Like, are you serious? Michael not having #1 of Remember the Time?
Yeah.
It's like, God.
I mean, the charts nowadays, it's kind of like irrelevant, but back then the charts did matter, because the charts were based off of like actually buying the album, actually getting the radio play. I mean, charts nowadays, they don't matter, but
I don't care. I feel like there's a lie somewhere.
Probably.
Like,
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised around this time, because, but yeah, anyways, like, back to the video. I mean, the video itself is just like, wow, like, I'm blown away that he put that much effort. And I love that he got John Singleton. I mean, I love the movie Boys in the Hood. It's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie, but I love that he got like a black director, and that, you know, he showcased, you know, a lot of black people in the video. It's just, it's awesome, and it's such an amazing video. I don't know how, you know, people thought it wasn't his best. I think a video like this is kind of like what makes Michael iconic, that he puts effort. It's such a different video, and it fits perfectly because, like, remember the time, and then like you're in the Egyptian side, and it's like it's such a good motif. It's perfect.
Yeah,
you know, it's all talking about like time travel and like, you know, we were together in another life. Like, oh, it's just it's a beautiful song, but I love how the video just like amplified it, and I love that it went into the Egyptian route. It's very different, and it will definitely always stand out when it comes to Michael's music videos.
Truly. And I love that he also involved, like you said, who was that guy that had HIV at that time?
Magic Johnson. He was a basketball player.
Like, I love that he made sure that, you know, he was included. Like, it's because like that is so Michael to, like, you know, have make sure to, like, you know, reach out to someone who's having a hard time, like, because you know what, like, that is like, because I know, like, Michael knew how it felt, like, you know, for everyone to be against you and no one to reach out to you. So he made sure to let people see that, like, you know what, like, he's not alone and he's with him, like, to make sure to let, you know, everyone know. And it's like, I love that about Michael. And honestly, when I was watching this the music video, like, yes, of course, I was so mesmerized by Michael, but yeah, I can feel, like, you know, I was like crying. Well, I couldn't really cry, but I can feel the pain. Like, it hurts. Like, it hurts. Like, there's so much longing in his voice. That's why I said, like, I don't really care about him and Diana Ross, just because, like, I hate anyone who hurts Michael. It's like,
well, I mean, she always did. I mean, she's the godparents, or I mean, she's the godmother of his children, right?
Like, I know that they have a good relationship. It's not like I'm hating on her. It's just like, I don't like Michael being in pain. It's like, let's just put that out there. I hate it when Michael is in pain, and I don't think I've ever felt this way for an artist. Like, I've never been, like, I can always say someone, oh, they're good looking, they look nice, but like, not like Michael. It's like, Michael, like, holy crap. Like,
I think it's because, like, you're
draws
like,
you.
Yeah, you're getting like emotionally attached to the artist. So like when you hear his story, but yeah, anyways, I love The Dangerous, like, this entire album. I cannot wait. Like, we're gonna probably be doing, I really want to do Who Is It soon, but that is my favorite #1 favorite song by Michael Jackson, and it's probably one of my top 3 favorite songs of all time in general. So
you don't need to, because I feel like I'm gonna be listening to this song for a while.
But yeah, I'm so glad you like it.
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, there is a live performance of him doing it. I don't know.
I kind of saw when you were talking about it.
He like sprained his ankle and he wasn't able to perform the song. So maybe I was gonna incorporate it into this video, but the video's already getting a bit too long. So maybe we'll do a separate reaction to it, like, in the future, because we're gonna be doing a lot of live performances from this era.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, the song is like, I don't want to say it's a 10 out of 10. That's such a insult. It's a Michael Jackson out of Michael Jackson.
Yes.
That's the rating. But yeah, anyways, I'm so happy that you like it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, supporting us. Yeah, we're so happy we're doing The Dangerous Era, and I'm so happy that you're like hyped for it, because like this album is so important to me. It's, you know, there's so many amazing songs on this album, and I cannot wait until we tackle this album. But
I actually cannot wait now. It's like, I want to listen to all of them.
But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and please check out our last couple of videos. We did one for a metalcore band, a genre that you typically don't like, but check that out. We also did part 2 of our thank you video of our favorite music. You know, thank you for, you know, the people that did check it out. But yeah, it's on the channel. It's also in the pinned comment as well, so go and check that out. But yeah, we'll see you in the next video.
See you.
In the middle of the take, the bird decided to take off, and so did Eddie. When he realized that he was the only one who was scared, he thought he had some serious explaining to do.
I may, and I don't want y'all to think that I'm running and I'm a punk because Iman didn't move from the bird. But it's 2 ways to react in a situation like that. You can run or be real still. And she's just being real still. But she's as horrified as I am. See, she's raised in East Africa. She knows if the eagle go crazy, be real still. I'm from Brooklyn, so you run.